health and a little wealth and a lot of love.
The middle class focus on social events and gossip and all the other stuff. This is not my words. This is the quote that I saw today. So don't send me hate mail, or you can drop them in the comments. And the rich, what they do is they're focused on what they're building and what they're doing. And it's just such a different mindset. It really is. That's why your network is your net worth.
By the way, please send the hate comments. All you're going to do is build the algorithm so that this gets more views. So thank you.
Just don't tell my secret. I'm just kidding. No, I love it. I love it. I love it. We'll send him his way. I'm just kidding.
Send him my way. I'll take all that because it builds the algorithm.
We'll take him. We'll take him. So you walk through the product and services.
Yep.
You made this whole huge switch. Are you comfortable sharing how much you invested in your business?
Yeah, so I sold my agency for 6 figures, and we've invested every dollar of that and then some back into building this out. That. So that took a lot. Like we had to rely on
but you've done this before.
I have
invested that $25,000
again.
That's everything you had then.
Yep.
This $200,000 is everything you have now.
Yep. It wasn't everything that we had. That was everything that came from the agency sale.
Exactly.
So,
but this is like another. It's another milestone in your story.
Yep, and it was about a 10x increase of what I invested in the last business.
Exactly.
So as far as that goes, yeah, I invested in this without any guarantees that I was going to get anything back from it. And I'll tell you,
and how have you done?
Really well. Like we're pacing 7 figures, and we're doing really well. I got a hotel. So I'm not going to give full financials, but
for sure,
we charge per message. So a lot of people charge for the system, and then they charge per message on top of it. I built packages out where you pay in, and I give you that exact credit back on your account to use for your messages. And what you don't use rolls over every single month.
I love that.
So
interesting.
I built my margins into that. So we profit, but everything you put in, you get to use. So everything you do goes on in stacks. We have a hotel that's sending 2 million messages a month. So when you're talking a couple pennies every single message, that starts stacking up. And so we've been able to build profit on that. But what we do is I'm hardly taking a salary off of that. I'm investing all that back into the company to make the systems even better, because what I've seen is the projections on AI are $6 to $10 trillion by 2030. I just want to have like 1% of that for my company.
Right.
If we can do that, knowing the ethics that I bring to it, the way that we want to take care of our customers, the way that I've literally told people to cancel our services already because they aren't using it. I don't want to just take your monthly membership because you're here. I want you to benefit from this because twofold, right? First of all, I don't want to screw anybody over. I left the insurance industry because claims weren't being taken care of that I sold as being your stuff is going to be taken care of.
Wow.
And so I left the insurance industry because of that. And if you talk to any insurance agent right now, they will tell you it's the hardest time in history for insurance agents because carriers don't want new business right now. They're losing their asses.
Right, I can see that.
And so I take that mentality into this. I used to be able to say on your worst day, you'll know that I took care of you. Now I switch it to the beginning where you know that because you're successful, my systems helped you get there. That is what keeps me going. Like we are a human society together that needs to grow. We're all on this rock, hurtling through space together.
Right.
If this thing runs into another planet, we're all dead together.
Right.
So we might as well advance as fast as possible together.
Right.
And so that's my mentality is there's no one person better than another. There's just people that are more understanding what the reality is than others.
No, I love that. I love that. So the product and services that you offer, just so I have it clear, is so you guys, you do a lot of lead generation, but what about automation? Like what other services do you offer? Because a lot of this is like, it sounds to me it's like client outreach and customer outreach and
a little bit. So we are now the software company. So we're not technically an agency that does anything. We allow companies like agencies to white label our services. So we took a bunch of systems and put them together to build ours. So we do AI that does customer outreach. So let's use my insurance background, right? You have a customer that left you for price. They left you because customer service was bad. They left you because they had a bad claims experience. We create an AI for each one of those scenarios, and we tag somebody who left because of one of those scenarios. And if we've improved in that agency what happened for why you left, we now do an entire campaign with everybody in that tag once a month that reaches out and says, hey, I know you left because your prices increased. We have this carrier, this carrier, this carrier that are seeing X% lower than the reshop of the carriers. We would love to reshop your insurance for you.
With a little health and a little wealth and a lot of love. That's the life that we live. Suits and scrubs.